Howdy folks, hope you're all enjoying your weekend, and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2. When we rejoin our hero Arthur, he's feeling a bit philosophical.
There always seems to be more and more civilization. I want to get back in the open country of the West, or what's left of it, but well, even that ain't the way I remember it.
Well, it is the year 1899, Arthur. The 20th century is just a few short months away. The world is changing. But some things never change.
Micah?
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called...
Hey, Molly, where's Dutch?
Well, however it goes.
I'm not sure all that line of thought serves you and me very well.
That's because, Cowpoke, you are a man of profoundly limited intelligence.
No doubt.
Well, you and the old man and Dutch have been running around, digging us ever deeper into shit. Old Mr. Pearson might have gone and lightened the load a little. Pearson! Ain't you curious?
I guess. Gentlemen.
Dutch, you tell him, fat man.
It's peace, Dutch. The O'Driscolls. I think there's a way.
What on earth are you talking about?
Get the words out properly, fat man.
I met a couple of the O'Driscoll boys on the road in the town, and things were about to get ugly. But you know how I am in a fight, huh? Like a corner tiger. Anyway, somehow it didn't, but we got to talking, and they suggested a parlay to end things. Like gentlemen.
Gentlemen, Combe O'Driscoll. Have you lost your minds?
You're always telling us, Dutch. Do what has to be done, but don't fight wars ain't worth fighting.
They want a parley? It's a trap.
Well, of course, it's probably a trap, but what do we got to lose finding out?
Get shot.
We ain't getting shot because you'll be protecting us. It's a trap, you shoot the lot of them. If it ain't a trap, that's slim chance.
I don't see the point in any of this.
It's a chance you gotta take.
I killed Combs' brother. A long time ago. Then he killed a woman I loved dear.
As you say, it's a long time ago, Dutch.
Let's go. You and me, with Arthur protecting us, no one else.
What about me?
This ain't the time for tigers, my friend.
Colm O'Driscoll wants peace with Dutch Van der Linde. Yeah, it's a trap.
You know, I've been fighting Combe for so long now, I can barely remember a time when it was different.
And you're still fighting him now. Make no mistake of that.
Here he goes, Doubting Thomas. Is there any plan you ain't sour on?
Well, maybe you're right. Just nervous. Let's not waste any more lives needlessly.
I ain't costing lives here. I'm saving them. What did you say? We had Pinkertons coming after us?
Because of Blackwater?
And Leviticus Cornwall and his private army. Then, who knows when this local hillbilly thing will come to a head, Can we really afford to be fighting on all these fronts? And O'Driscoll.
There is wisdom in that.
I hope so, gentlemen, but like I said, I'm nervous.
Look, you ain't even going to be the one in danger. We'll get on over there, find a nice perch for you to settle into. You got that rifle, don't you?
Yeah.
Then me and Dutch walk right in to the lion's den. With you to cover us,
Okay, just keep calm, unless I give you a reason not to.
Oh, we'll be fine. We got you.
I will do my best.
Oh, my dear and trusted friend. With you watching over me, I would walk into hell itself.
As would I.
Anybody else getting a real bad feeling about this? The idea that Micah, of all people, is interested in saving lives rather than ending them.
Hey, up there! Men on the ridge!
O'Driscoll's, from the look of them.
I don't like having eyes on us.
We're close. You'll be the eyes soon enough. Maybe he's right, Dutch. Maybe I have pushed too hard. Got us into situations that could have been safer. I see all those mouths we gotta feed, and I dream too big, caring too much. That's my problem.
Okay, now I know this is a trap.
There's no such thing.
This is horse shit from both of you.
It might be. Micah might be full of shit. Colm O'Driscoll might be full of shit. The promise of this great nation. Men created equal. Liberty and justice for all. That might be nonsense too, but it's worth trying for. It is worth believing in. Can't you see that, friend?
I don't know.
Try. All I ask is you try.
Seriously, I mean, come on, Dutch. This is Micah Bell. Suddenly Micah cares about all of the mouths that we have to feed, and he's worried about too much killing? Micah? Come on, Dutch, wake up.
All right. However this shakes out, let's aim to meet back at the fork in the road afterwards.
We'll be there, partner. Get.
Hello, Dutch. It's been a while.
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world. Pure world. How's that coming along?
Just fine.
How's that score you stole off us?
Which one?
Oh, I like that. It's like I said, this is a charismatic leader. Lot of heat on us this time. Both of us. Whole heap of trouble. They offered me a price, Dutch, to bring you in.
Why didn't you take it?
Well, still might.
I am sorry about your brother.
Yeah, well, I never liked him much.
I liked Annabelle.
You always loved the ladies, Dutch Vanderlyn. I like that about you.
What are we doing here? Go home. Is this thing over?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious that this was all a trap. It just wasn't a trap for Dutch.
Hello, sugar. Dead is you? Not anyway.
And who was it who sweet-talked Dutch into going along with this whole thing, with his sudden concern for all the mouths that we had to feed and all the killing that we had to do? Oh yeah, Micah Bell. It was his idea that I be the one up alone on the ridge, providing overwatch for the meeting down below in the valley, wasn't it? And you all know how much Micah loves Arthur Morgan. Oh Micah, you utter bastard.
Finally. Put his weapons over there.
The only thing I'm not clear on right now is, aside from just petty jealousy and revenge, what does Micah stand to gain from this? Then again, maybe it is really just as simple as that. Maybe Micah just wants me out of the way so he can continue to whisper poison in Dutch's ear without me acting as Dutch's conscience. Then again, that doesn't explain why Colm O'Driscoll would be so keen to get his hands on me rather than Dutch.
Arthur Morgan. It's good to see you.
Hello, Colm.
How's the wound?
I
hardly feel it. You will. Septic, say nice. Now, tell me, fine gun like you, why you still running around with old Dutch? Could come ride with me and make real money.
It ain't about the money, Colm.
No. It's Dutch's famous car. You killed a whole bunch of my boys. That 6-point cabin.
I ain't got no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, you lie, my friend. And I thought Dutch preached truth.
Let me go, Colm, and end all this crap between you two. We all got real problems now.
The way I see it, they get him. They forget about me.
They ain't the forgetting sort. If I were you, I'd run as soon as I had the money.
I know you would. But see, we lure an angry Dutch in to rescue you. Grab all of you and hand you in. Then disappear.
So you only met with him to grab me?
Of course. He's gonna be so mad. He gonna come raging over here. And a whole lot of you. And the law will be waiting for him. Arthur. Arthur, I missed you.
Yeah, that would do it. O'Driscoll's done a deal with the Pinkertons. The son of a bitch. That's actually not a terrible plan. I mean, O'Driscoll realises that Dutch is going to know it's an ambush. I mean, I am obviously the bait here, but he knows that Dutch would ride through the gates of hell to rescue one of his gang. And that's exactly what he's counting on. Now, Dutch isn't an idiot, of course. I mean, he's going to realise that this is an ambush, but as long as Dutch thinks he's only going up against the O'Driscolls, he's going to be prepared to take the risk. What Dutch does not know is it's the O'Driscolls, the Pinkertons, and the law. So I have to get out of here before Dutch and the boys turn up, all guns blazing, and ride straight into this trap. Yeah, that probably really hurts. There's a bullet in my shoulder, by the way. It needs to not be in my shoulder, for obvious reasons. And once I've got the bullet out, I'm going to need to do something about the wound. Shotgun shell. Is it going to be black powder or smokeless powder? It's $18.99, I suppose it will be smokeless powder. Oh man, this is... yeah, I can't watch. Ow. Oh, here comes trouble.
I want to go home. Home! Hold on, I'll be back in a minute.
Not if I've got anything to do with it. Please be armed. Arthur, you're not going to check the body for a weapon? Throwing knives, that's it. He didn't have a gun. Well, actually, throwing knives are quiet. Guns aren't. And there's probably a lot of O'Driscolls out there, and I'm not really in a fit state to crawl out of here all guns blazing.
What's
so
he
maybe
still
throw
doing down there?
Shit.
It's one thing torturing a man, it's another thing putting him through stories of the homeland.
Yeah, I
Better
think
hurry it up.
I think not giving me a gun at this point is actually a fairly good thing. The chances of my being able to fight my way out of this are very, very slim indeed. Although I'm probably going to have to kill some of them, just as long as I do it quietly. Right, what does this guy have on him? Plenty of stuff. He's also got a pistol. I mean, I'll take it, although if I ever have to use it, I'm probably doomed. But it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Right, I need to get to a horse. So there's O'Driscolls over that way. And there's O'Driscolls over that way. unfortunately, there are also O'Driscoll horses in both directions, so I'm going to have to get closer to the O'Driscolls to get to one of their horses. Throwing knives ready. Picked up a few more as well. There's a guy behind that tree. Yeah, the throwing knives are actually really, really good weapons. They're just kind of tricky to use. I realise I am kind of pushing my luck a bit here, but that's my horse. It's not just any old horse. They've got my horse here. Alright, so if they've got my horse, they must still have all of my stuff as well. I mean, they haven't had time to sell it yet or split it amongst themselves. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to find all of my gear. And, oh crap, another sentry. Stealth kill, stealth kill. Nope, messed it up. Ah, screw it, just stab him. It'll be fine. There we go. Right. And, yep, it looks like we didn't manage to raise an alarm or anything. We're still good. Okay, so where would you have stashed all of my gear? I don't really want to go straight into the main cabin because Colm O'Driscoll's probably in there and I'm probably not allowed to kill him yet. So let's have a good rummage around in here. Although I don't know what would happen if I just walked into the main cabin. There'd probably be 6 of them sitting around a poker table and I'd get gunned down like a rabid dog, so let's not put that theory to the test. I mean, this isn't like a Far Cry game where the decisions are made for you. Oh, I found my stuff! Yay! Fantastic. Right, okay. I've pushed my luck far enough. I think it is definitely time to get the hell out of here. Let's just make sure the coast is clear first. I don't see any O'Driscolls. But, well, I've kind of stumbled across a few, so let's continue to be careful. I don't want to just make a mad rush for freedom and then accidentally trip over 2 of them bumming each other in the outhouse. Now, is the alarm going to go up the second I mount my horse, and whether I like it or not, regardless of how stealthy I've been up to this point, I'm going to be pushed into an armed escape script? Or is it all going to depend on how carefully I make my escape? And I'm very happy to report that it does in fact all just depend on my making sure I don't ride straight into a bunch of O'Driscolls on the way out. Or off the end of a cliff. But no, as long as I don't ride into any of the obvious Here Be O'Driscoll's red bits on the map border, you are in fact able to make it out without being pursued. And once you're free of any possibility of being pursued, the game pretty much takes over and gives you a nice little cinematic as you limp your way back to the camp. And hopefully I can get back there before Dutch gets the rest of the boys all armed up, pumped full of fire and vengeance, and rides out to my rescue straight into Colm O'Driscoll's trap.
Arthur! Arthur?
Arthur! I told you it was a setup, Dutch. My boy, my dear boy, what? They got me. But I got away. Yeah, you did. Miss Grimshaw, I need help! Reverend Swanson! He's gonna set the law on us. Oh, of course he was!
I'm sorry, Arthur.
It is a bit late for apologies. Swanson! Mr. Morgan, you're safe now.
Oh, let's get him to bed.
You are safe now, Arthur.
Okay. I got you.
You're safe now.
That's pretty, Dutch. That's real pretty.
Miss Grimshaw, will you sit with him a while?
Of course. You'll be okay, Mr. Morgan. You're home.
Where's Micah when all this is going on? My guess is that he's told Dutch that he's going to head out and try to find out exactly where it is that Colm Driscoll has me holed up, and then he's going to spend the night in a saloon getting drunk and whoring, and when he's taken enough time he'll head back and say found him, and then lead the boys right into O'Driscoll's carefully laid trap. Seems pretty obvious to me, but not to Arthur, because Arthur's a far more trusting sort, and he hasn't quite yet figured out the extreme depths of Micah Bell's treachery.
I thought I'd be burying you, Mr. Morgan.
Well, not quite yet, Reverend.
Good. How you feeling?
Oh, about the same as you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, take care of yourself.
You too.
The thing is, Arthur's not stupid. He's just a little slow to put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. He's going to figure it out. It's just going to take him a little while longer. And that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, take care. And Arthur and I will catch you next time.